Welcome to this week's episode. I'm Paula Williams.
And I'm John Williams.
And we are ABCI, and ABCI's mission is...
to help all you folks out there in aviation land sell more products and services.
Absolutely. And to do that, we have a fantastic team, which we need to make a bigger deal of than we have in the past.
We're starting that now.
Absolutely. And we do recommend this to everyone else. In last week's episode, we talked about why it's a great idea to make your people rock stars, and how that can really help your company grow currently, future, and so on, whether people stay with you forever or 6 months or 2 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we know the market's tough. We know people are coming and going. We know people are hard to come by, but that's all the more reason to make rock stars out of the people that you have.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's talk about our rock stars. The first one we've been working with for a very long time, and he's been kind of behind the scenes a lot because he does a lot of work off the clock, or on the opposite side of the clock than we do. Abdul Rauf is our website technologist, and he has some really amazing ways of taking what I say and turning them into something better than what I thought we wanted, right?
The guy's a wizard.
He is. He's absolutely amazing. And he gets things done really quickly and usually better than what I expected, because he'll come up with a different idea that I didn't know was a possibility. I'll give him a FAQ or whatever, and he'll turn it into this funky accordion thing or something like that I wasn't expecting. We'll see if the client likes it. If the client likes it, we go with it. If not, we try something else. But he's always coming up with cool ideas that I never would have thought of.
Yeah, you've heard the term think outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even know there's a box.
Right. Exactly. Some of these folks that have grown up with technology, they're absolutely amazing, and they think in different ways than those of us who grew up in a more paper or analog world, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So anyway, Abdul is a great asset, and we are really happy he's with us. John Chvatal is our web team lead. He's actually in Minnesota. He's done a lot of work with Wings of the North and the Minnesota Aviation groups and things like that.
Yep.
And he is really great at website launches and also with DNS changes and other things that are sometimes different depending on where we're coming from, where we're going, what we're trying to do. And
the infrastructure necessary to make a website work.
Mm-hmm. And we were actually just doing a site launch the other day, and he loves that part of the process. I'm not a fan. I can create websites, create content all day long, but sooner or later you got to launch the thing and make that migration of the URL and hope that it comes across with no problems and no complications. And John loves that part.
Yes, and good at it.
And he's good at it. Exactly. And he's been working with us for at least 4 years now, maybe 5.
Something like that.
Yeah. So great guy, always full of good ideas. He turned us on to a thing called Termageddon also.
Yes.
That keeps up to speed with all of the laws and rules in Europe and California and other places that put new laws and rules into effect about how you can collect data on your website and how you can use it. And Termageddon basically updates your privacy policy
in time with the changes.
Right, exactly. And, it just saves us so much time. And that's just one of many suggestions that he's made to us over the years that save us time and our clients money. Exactly. All right. So Muhammad Ali Memon, we call him Ali, our social media manager. He does some really innovative posts for holidays or around a particular set of services or things like that. We ask him to come up with some great visually arresting social media posts about a particular topic, and he'll give us a nice array of things to choose from. And he's really, really good at making that work. And then just also making sure everything is scheduled to show up when it's going to do the most good. Using the scheduling software, which now does all those wonderful AI things to predict which post would be best at what time and so on. So yeah, Ali is somebody that we've come to rely on quite a bit. And he's also a great project manager. So we're going to be relying on him more and more as time goes on to do some of our project management.
Yep.
Okay. Fantastic. Stella Bouldin is a copywriter. She lives in Mexico. She's one of those digital nomads. She teaches English. And she also does some really great copywriting for us on some really technical topics like NFTs and blockchain. And yeah, and so she's really fearless about digging into those topics and making those things work. She also was really instrumental in helping us come up with our process for doing employee bios. It's really, really streamlined. So the way that works is she put together a questionnaire that's on Alchemer, one of our survey tools. We'll send your employee that questionnaire and then use that as the basis for an interview and write a draft of a bio. Mm-hmm. Have them go through it, approve it, make any changes, refinements, and whatever, and so forth. By the time it comes to you, it's already done, finished, and approved by everybody, including your employee, and they're happy with the way that they're being represented.
Yep.
And that goes a whole lot deeper than the typical 3 sentences about name, rank, and serial number that people put on the web, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So those really meaningful people profiles are what she's really good at. Another thing she's really good at is customer testimonials. You have a happy customer, you want them interviewed, you want an article. She does a really great job of interviewing a happy customer and turning that into a really professional looking testimonial, case study, white paper, whatever form that needs to take. She does those really well.
Yep.
She's got a lot of other things that she does, but those are some of our favorites to work with. Adila has a degree in aviation management and is working in social media. She's very young, probably the youngest member of our team, which is actually an asset.
Yes.
Because she grew up with this stuff and she's so into it. She's so into Instagram and TikTok and all of these things that we are kind of, about.
She keeps it straight.
Exactly. And it's so good to have those different perspectives and to have somebody that's excited about something that maybe we are not quite so excited about to let us know what's important to her demographic. And so, when we're advertising for a flight school or someone that has a younger demographic, it's great to have someone on the team that we can run these things by.
Yep.
And she also is really, really good at improving engagement by commenting on, because a conversation is always so much more interesting than a monologue. I say this and I'm the one that talks all the time.
And here you are, monologuing.
Monologuing, exactly. But she is the other voice in a lot of the conversations that we have online. Mm-hmm. Because she will ask the questions. And she's fearless, of technology. She's fearless of, asking questions about aviation. She knows the topic really well. And, anything is only as good as the human interaction that takes place on a social media platform.
Yep.
And then we're getting her involved in some things outside of social media as well. So some of our other marketing that we need a younger voice, a younger perspective, those kinds of things. She's great for that. So that's our team. People do come and go. We've had a lot of employees in the past not employees, but team members is what we have, that have moved on to bigger and better things. You may remember Kathy Smith. You may remember Michelle Williams. You may remember Mickey Gaminal. All of those people that have worked with us for some amount of time at one time or another and have gone on to things that are different than what we do. And that is fine too.
Yes.
A lot of people don't want to invest in their people because they think, well, this isn't forever. No relationship is forever, at least not in business. So, you want to make sure that people want to come work with you and also that they are able to go on to other things because aviation is a small world and that always ends up being in everybody's benefit.
And you hope that you have a company they don't want to leave.
We hope we have a company that they don't want to leave. And as long as our goals are aligned and we need their skills for a particular thing and this is the best thing that they could be doing with their time, then it all works out great for everyone.
Of course.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, I'm really happy with the team that we have now. We're also very supportive of each other, which is working together really well. I think this is the first time that we've ever had the team working together on projects that are more integrated as opposed to simply having contractors work on specific tasks.
Yes.
Right. So it's a whole new dynamic and we're really happy about it. Thanks for joining us and we'll see you next week.
Ciao. We'll see you next time.